Wisconsin, Mel, Texas, purple. On the right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Good luck, all three teams. We are going through 2024 Intermediate Division Round 2. Toss-up question number 1. What type of ceremony in ancient Rome is taking place when a person, having been touched by a vindicta in the presence of a praetor, is then allowed to wear a pileus for the first time? B3. That is correct. The rest of the question read, after earning their freedom. You could have said freedom from slavery, becoming a libertas liberta, or monomissi. Any of those would work. Your first bonus. How were the three parts of a freedman's new name typically determined when their former dominus was a male Roman citizen? That's not correct. So the praenomen and nomen would have been the same as their former dominus. Their cognomen was usually the name that they used during their sleep. Your second bonus. How was the freedman's name determined when freed from a female domina who would have lacked a three-part name? Please. I'm sorry? No, the praenomen and nomen would be taken from their former domina. Always had to be a guy. All right, so 10 points for Team B on question number 1. Toss question number 2. Which Titaness spent 9 nights with before? That's not correct. I will repeat for teams A and C. Which Titaness spent 9 nights with Zeus, personified memory? C4?
Mnemosyne.
Sure. Mnemosyne gets the point across. I will take that. 10 points for Team C. Your first bonus. Which of Mnemosyne's brothers was the Titan of the Sun?
Hyperion.
Hyperion.
Hyperion is correct. Your second bonus, by which other Titaness did Zeus father the hours and the fates?
Phoebe.
I'm sorry, it was Themis. So 15 points for Team C on question number 2. Toss-up question number 3. While she was fetching water from the spring of Camena, what figure of early Roman history was said to have betrayed the city gates? B3. Tarpeia is correct. The rest of the question read, to the Sabines and was crushed by their shields. Your first bonus, Team B. What Sabine commander later became the co-ruler of Rome with Romulus? Titus Cassius is correct. And your second bonus, what woman, who later became the wife of Romulus, was said to have halted the fighting between the Romans and the Sabines? That's correct. 20 points for Team B on question. Toss-up question number 4. Using the verb moneo, say in Latin, she was born. B2. Monebatur is correct. We could have also accepted monetatis. She was born. Your first bonus. Now make monebatur future perfect tense, meaning she will have been born. That is correct. Your second bonus, change moneta erit to the present active subjunctive so that it means let her mourn. Moneat is correct. 20 points for Team B on question number 4. Toss-up question number 5. Listen carefully to the following passage, which I will read twice, as wealthy King Croesus and the wise Solon continue to discuss the happiest person in the world. Then responde latine to the questions that follow. Postquam solum agricolam felicissimum hominum appellabit, whereby regum croissum non delectabant. Rex vexatus iterum rogabit, quis autem est secundus felicitatem. Solon respondit, biton et Cleobis, quorum mater erat sacerdos, postquam always amissi erant, juvenes matrem ad templum tulerunt, et insomno mortui sunt. Repeat. Postquam solon agricolam felicissimum hominum appellabit, whereby regem croissum non delectabant. Rex vexatus iterum rogavit, quis autem est secundus felicitatem. Solon respondit, biton et Cleobis, quorum mater erat sacerdos, postquam voves amissi erat, juvenes matrem ad templum tulerunt, et insomno mortui sunt. The question, quis vexatur?
Rex.
That is correct. Rex, or you could have said croisus, or you could have said Rex croisus. So that is correct. The full question read, quis vexatur verbis solonis? Your first bonus, Team C. Ad quem locum volebat mater ire? Ad templum is correct. And your second bonus, cur juvenes non voves sacerdotem portabant.
Can you read the sentence that had voves?
Biton et Cleobis, quorum mater erat sacerdos, postquam voves amissi erant, juvenes matrem ad templum tulerunt.
Voves amissi erant.
That is correct. So 20 points for Team C on question number 5 on our first score check, please.
Team E has yet to score, Team B has 50 points, and Team C has 35.
Question number 6. According to Book 4 of Ovid's Metamorphoses, which Greek hero was shooed away by Atlas, who feared a son of... Perseus is correct. Rest of the question read, a son of Jupiter would steal his golden apples and repaid this inhospitality by using the head of Medusa to turn Atlas to stone. Your first bonus. Which princess did Perseus save from a sea monster shortly after his encounter with Atlas? Andromeda is correct. And your second bonus, which kingdom was ruled by Andromeda's parents, Cepheus and Cassiopeia? Ethiopia is correct. That's 20 points on question number 6 for Team B. Toss-up question number 7. What English derivative of the Latin verb traho trahere is an operation in mathematics used...
B1?
Subtraction is correct. Used for taking one number away from another number. Your first bonus. What Latin verb is the ultimate root of addition? Sorry, I'm just scrolling. Shouldn't do it. I apologize. Your second bonus. What English word for an operation in mathematics is derived from a Latin verb meaning to fold? That's correct. 20 points for Team B on question number 7. Toss-up question number 8. Following the death of Alexander Severus in 235 AD, what man?
B3?
Maximinus Thrax is correct. Full question read, what man from the Balkans who once wrestled 7 Roman soldiers in a row took the throne and kicked off the period of the barracks emperors for the next 50 years? Your first bonus. If Maximinus Thrax was Rome's largest emperor, his rival was perhaps its very oldest. Name the senator from Africa who briefly ruled jointly with his son of the same name in 238 AD. If Maximinus Thrax was Rome's largest emperor, his rival was perhaps its very oldest. Name the senator from Africa who briefly ruled jointly with his son of the same name in 238 AD. Gordian first is correct. Your second bonus. What 13-year-old emperor survived the year 238 AD to rule for 6 years, supported by his praetorian prefect, Timesitheus? What 13-year-old emperor survived the year 238 AD to rule for 6 years, supported by his praetorian prefect, Timesitheus? It was Gordian. Well, sorry. I stopped the timer at exactly 15.00. 10 points for 15 points for Team B. No question. Toss-up question number 9. Which of the following words does not belong due to meaning? Aqua, saxum, C4,
Saxum.
that is correct. The full list was aqua, saxum, lock, oleum, and linum. So this is correct. Your first bonus. You could make a good comparison between this type of question and the New York Times mini-game Connections. What category did the rest of the words from the toss-up fit under?
Liquids.
Liquids is correct. We don't have fluids as an answer, and I'm very curious as to why. We do have edibles. Your second bonus. If the category to tie the following words together were verbs to describe fire, what is a Latin word that you could add to go with ardeo, kaleo, and uro? Incendo will work, and there are lots of other things that we have. So that's 20 points for Team C on question number 9. Toss-up question number 10. Identify the use of the ablative case in the following Latin sentence. Caesarea interfect. C4.
Absolutely.
That is correct. The sentence was Caesarea interfecto, senatus in tumultum mititur. Ablative absolute. Your first bonus. Identify the use of the ablative case in this sentence. Senatores rem magna cum cura agere temptaverunt. Manner is correct. Your second bonus, identify the use of the ablative case in the following sentence. Calpurnia dolore lacrimare coitit.
Can you repeat, please?
Identify the use of the ablative case. Calpurnia dolore lacrimare coitit.
Cause.
Cause is correct. So it's 20 points for Team C on question number 10, and our score at the half, please.
Team A has yet to score, Team B has 105, and Team C has 75.
Yeah, that's fine.
Have a quick one, please.
We're good. We're going to keep going. Toss-up question number 11. Which aunt of Actaeon and Pentheus, misled by a goddess disguised as
B4.
Semele is correct. Misled by a goddess disguised as her nurse, demanded that her lover Zeus appear to her as he routinely appeared to his own wife, which led to her incineration and the strange birth of the god Dionysus. Your first bonus, Team B. Which of her sisters was the mother of Pentheus? Agave is correct. Your second bonus, which of her sisters was the mother of Actaeon? Alcanoe is correct. So that is 20 points for Team B on question number 11. Toss-up question number 12. Using the noun luna and the adjective tertius, say in Latin on the third
C4.
Tertia luna.
That is correct. On the third moon. Tertia luna, with or without an N, was accepted. Your first bonus, Team C. Using the Latin noun stella and the adjective ambo, translate the prepositional phrase from both stars into Latin.
Yes, please. Can you have a repeat?
Using the Latin noun stella and the adjective ambo, translate the prepositional phrase from both stars into Latin.
Oh, wait, no.
Answer, please.
Omnibus stellis.
Repeat that, please.
Omnibus stellis.
Spell your second word, please.
Ambibus.
It's A-B-U-S. It's on bobbles. The rest of it was okay. Your second bonus. Using the noun nubes and the adjective parvus, translate the prepositional phrase through a small cloud into Latin.
Okay. Can you actually repeat this?
Using the noun nubes and the adjective parvus, I need an answer.
Per parvum nubem.
Spell your second word.
P-A-R-V-U-M.
Nubes is spelled. Parvum. So 10 points for Team C on question number 7. Toss-up question number 13. Which of the following ancient locations lay farthest north? Tarentum, Beneventum, Agrigentum, Mediolanum.
C1.
Mediolanum is correct. Your first bonus. Which of the following ancient locations lay farthest south? Ravenna, Capua, Tibur, Ticinus River.
Can you repeat before?
Ravenna, Capua, Tibur, Ticinus River. Capua is correct.
Good job.
Your second bonus. Which of the following ancient locations lay farthest west? Drepana, Olisipo, Lutetia, Gades.
Yeah. Okay. For C1.
Olisipo
Let's
is
go.
correct. 20 points for Team C on question number 13. Toss-up question number 14. The 45th anniversary of Kylie Minogue's career was marked with the release of her album Tension last year. From what Latin verb?
B2.
Tendo to stretch. From what Latin verb, with what meaning is tension derived? Your first bonus. Beyonce marked 34 years of her career with the release of Cowboy Carter earlier this year. The title of the track, Protector, is derived from what Latin verb with what meaning? That's correct. Your second bonus. At present, the worm in everybody's ear is Sabrina Carpenter's Espresso. From what Latin verb with what meaning is espresso derived? Promote press. 20 points for Team B on question number 14. Toss-up question number 15. In Book 21 of Homer's Iliad, which god, sent by Hera, saves Achilles from the enraged Scamander with great blasts of flame?
C4.
Hephaestus.
Hephaestus is correct. Your first bonus. What was the name the gods used for the river Scamander?
That's good. Phlegethon.
I'm sorry, it was Xanthus. Your second bonus. In the subsequent fight between the gods, which Olympian declines to fight Leto, learning from Hera's treatment of Artemis that Zeus's consorts seem to pack a punch?
It has to be a female, right?
Like
Like a female Olympian. Demeter makes sense.
Okay, Demeter.
It was Hermes.
Oh, I'm losing.
So that is 10 points for Team C on question number 15, and our score, please.
Team A has yet to score, Team B has 145, and Team C with 115.
All right. Toss-up question number 16. A Roman altar from the 1st century AD bears the inscription T.I. Claudius Felix. What is the praenomen of the individual?
C4,
Titus.
That's not correct.
B1,
Tiberius is correct. And you, sir, and your teammates. No, psych is not. Psych is not. It's invisible. All right, you have 5 seconds to look at it. Your first bonus. What is the relationship among the 3 people named on the inscription? Yes, please. No, it's a father or mother and their son. Your second bonus. According to the inscription, to whom is this monument dedicated? Yes, please. Nope, the son. S-U-N, not S-O. Show? Yeah, show. Well done. All right, so 10 points for Team B on question 16. Toss-up question number 17. When a student successfully completes medical school and receives their degree, they are officially able to claim the title M.D. For what Latin phrase with what?
C4,
Medici Doctor, Doctor of Medicine.
That's not correct.
B2,
That's not correct. I will repeat for Team A. When a student successfully completes medical school and receives their degree, they are officially able to claim the title M.D. For what Latin phrase with what English meaning does M.D. stand? Okay, time. It's Doctor of Medicine. It's Medicini Doctor. You said Doctor of Doctor, which was not correct.
Oh.
All right, so no points awarded on question 17. Toss-up question number 18. Given the strict rules of Greek hospitality, who was sent with a sealed letter written by King
B4,
That's correct, King Croesus, to the court of King Iobates, a letter that instructed Iobates to kill its bearer? Your first bonus. What personal stake did King Iobates have in the alleged crime committed by Bellerophon at the court of King Croesus? Captain.
You already showed hospitality to him.
No, Bellerophon allegedly violated Antea, who was Iobates' daughter. Your second bonus. What daughter of Iobates did Bellerophon eventually marry? Ptolemy, you can also, she has alternate names, but that is the most common. So 15 points on question 18 for Team B. Also question number 19. After what disastrous defeat were the armies of Titus Veturius Calvinus and
B3,
that is correct. And Spurius Postumius Albinus forced to pass over the yoke in 321 BC. Your first bonus. What Samnite commander defeated the Romans at this battle? Answer please.
Gabius Pontius.
That is correct.
Oh,
Your second bonus. Due to a dispute about Sabine tribes and an appeal for Roman help, what city near Pompeii served as the casus belli for the Second Samnite War? Answer please. Naples. So 15 points on question 19 for Team B. And after 19, our last little score check.
Team A has yet to score. Team B has 185. Team C has 115.
all right.
Let's go.
One question, come on! Just grab a seat. Doesn't need to be on top of them. We got one question to go. All right. Toss-up question number 20. De scribamus nunc proprietates dictionum in hoc sententia. Pater filiis filiabusque cibum harabat. Quo casu est cibum?
C4.
Accusitavo.
That's not correct.
B2.
That's not correct. I will repeat for Team A. De scribamus nunc proprietates dictionum in hoc sententia. Pater filiis filiabusque cibum harabat. Quo casu est cibum? It's accusativo. You guys were close. So no points on question 20. So, quick final score, please.
Team A has yet to score. Team B has 185. And Team C with 115.
Good job.
Okay, so we have advanced round 2. We have Indiana to my left, Wisconsin in the middle, because every round Wisconsin plays at this tournament will be here, and Texas on my right. So good luck to all 3 teams. 2024 NJCL Certamen Advanced Division Round 2. Toss-up question number 1. Marveling at a certain sepulchre, you see the letters R period I.
B3.
That's correct. Fixed yourself before you finished a word. I can take that. For what 3 Latin words do these letters stand? Your first bonus. Responde Latine. Medicus tibi remedium aegratudinus dat. Et inscribit litteras B punctus I punctus D punctus. Quotiens remedium consumere debes. Quotiens remedium consumere debes. Need an answer, please. This is correct. Your second bonus, responde Latine. Advocatus te consulant, de lite recenti et dicit. Non vincere potes, et poinas dabis. Quid advocatus pro judice dicet? Responde Latine. Advocatus te consulant, de lite recenti et dicit. Non vincere potes, et poinas davis, quid advocatus pro judice dicet? Answer please.
Why?
Nolo contendere. 15 points for Team B on question number 1. Toss up question number 2. Objects like a rope, 3.
C2.
This is correct. Full question read, objects like a rope, 3 coins, a little casket, and a pot of gold give modern titles to what author's plays, which also include one named after a braggart soldier. Your first bonus. What play of Plautus has a title literally meaning the ghost?
Yeah.
Mostellaria.
Mostellaria is correct. In your second bonus, what play of Plautus has a title literally meaning the little satchel?
Okay, wait, does Pointless feel little actually?
It's a diminutive.
I've got Puncula. That's not Plautus. I'm gonna go with Pointless. Pointless.
I'm sorry, it's Woodularia. So 15 points for Team C on question number 2. Toss up question number 3. What meaning is communicated by the Latin adjectival suffix osus?
C2.
Full of is correct. The rest of the question read, which is commonly attached to nouns. Your first bonus. What is communicated by the Latin suffix ensis?
Like from a certain place.
Like, okay. Oh.
What's your defer? Just say Kai.
Defer to hi.
Oh, like from a certain place.
That'll work. Your second bonus. What is communicated by the addition of the suffix ides to a name?
Oh, patronymic.
Defer to something.
Patronymic.
A patronymic is correct. So 20 points for Team C on question number 3. Toss up question number 4. Which of the following people was not transformed into an animal according to Ovid's Metamorphoses? Alcyone, Callisto, Actaeon,
C1.
None.
that's not correct.
B4.
That's not correct. I will repeat for Team A. Which of the following people was not transformed into an animal according to Ovid's Metamorphoses? Alcyone, Callisto, Actaeon, Philemon. You can't talk there. Toss it. Just buzz it if you want to answer.
Sorry.
I make this stuff up. Adrian. It's Philemon. Alright, during a toss-up, you cannot look at each other. You cannot talk to each other. You look at me, I look at you. If you want to answer, you hit the button. That's okay. Alright, no points. Awarded on question number 4. Toss-up question number 5. Continuing the Severan dynasty's tradition of powerful empresses, what 2 women?
C3.
Julia Mamaea and Julia Mysa.
That is correct. The rest of the question read, the mother and grandmother of Alexander Severus began his reign with a joint regency in 222 AD. Your first bonus. What praetorian prefect and notable jurist served as Julia Mamaea's right-hand man in the early part of Severus's emperorship, though he was assassinated around 224 AD?
Oh, I was so excited to be honest.
Ulpian?
Wait, huh? Opium?
Yeah. Praetorian prefect of Alexander Severus.
Yeah.
Okay.
It deferred to C3.
Ulpian?
Ulpian is correct. Your second bonus. What noblewoman did Julia Mamaea arrange for Alexander Severus to marry in 225 AD, only to have her exiled to North Africa by 227?
Celestia Urbiana.
Defer to C3.
Celestia Urbiana.
That is correct. That is 20 points for Team C on question 5, and our score, please.
Team A has yet to score. Team B has 15, and Team C has 55.
Let's go.
All right. Toss up question number 6. Who visited Annius, Acestes?
C1.
Answer, please. That's not correct. I'll repeat for teams A and B. Who visited Annius, Acestes, Helenus, and Dido on his journey?
B4.
And the answer is correct. Your first bonus, Team B. On what island did Aeneas meet Acestes and bury his father Anchises? Sicily is correct. Your second bonus. What prophecy, first given by Calino, did Helenus confirm for Aeneas when he visited him at Uthrotum?
Yeah, the ones that ate it is 164.
Yeah, we found us that he wants people at meetings.
Yeah. That's good enough. All right, so 20 points for Team B on question number 6. Also, question number 7. Give the number of elisions found in the following line of Catullus, which I will read as prose. Odi et amo.
C3, 0.
That's not correct.
C3,
1.
That's not correct.
A4,
2 is correct. Guess what? You get the vision. Not yet. You now have 5 seconds to examine the visual. Oh, the full line. I'm supposed to read the full line. Sorry. It was Odi et amo, quare id faciam fortasse rectus. All right, here's your first bonus, Team A. Here you see 6 lines from different poems of Catullus. Line A is written in dactylic hexameter. What is the scansion of the first 4 feet of line A? I need an answer, please. All fine. Spondy. Your second bonus. Of the remaining lines, give the letter of the line written in hendecasyllabic. D is correct. So 15 points for Team A on question number 7. Now you hold it up and show, there you go. Hold it up to everyone. All right, it's also question number 8. Listen carefully to the following passage about Certamen, which I will read twice. Then responde latine to the question that follows. Questions that follow. In eodem Certamen, quatuor discipuli bonum audiebant. Surgite omnes, salite in loco, et facite sonum asinorum. Cum Certamenatores respondissent, et versus concedissent, moderator vultu severo retulit minime. Audivi clarissime tres asinos unumque equo. Repeating. In eodem Certamen, quatuor discipuli bonum audiebant. Surgite omnes, salite in loco, et facite sonum asinorum. Cum Certamenatores respondissent, et russus concedissent, moderator vultu severo retulit minime. Audivi clarissime tres asinos unumque equo. The question. Qualis.
C3,
Answer, please.
Uh,
Time.
C3,
Serious.
A2. That's not correct. I don't think so, because to the best of my knowledge, serious can't mean anything except too late. So severus was fine. You could have said something like gravis. Don't do it. I'd ask you the bonuses in an abundance of caution, but don't get your question. I just don't want to have to do this again.
Okay.
Definitely not. So for you guys, go ahead. You can talk about it. You can answer it. Please don't add any points at this time. Your first bonus. The passage continues. Unis e discipulis gemuit, sed non ruri habito, Nescio omnino quomodo asinus sonat. The question, Por nesciebat discipulus quomodo asinus sonaret.
Quod non habitabat rus.
Non.
Ruri. Quod non habitabat ruri.
No, it's a
That's into. It shouldn't be, it should be longer.
Okay, sure.
Quod non habitabat ruri.
That's correct. The second bonus, nunc recte respondete bono moderatoris, surgite omnes, salite in loco, et facite sonum asinorum.
It's real.
I actually don't know what sound rock makes.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
I swear I did not ask you that just because I wanted to see that. Maybe there is a word serious that can mean serious. So that is correct. So if we take the answer serious, you will get 20 points. So for right now, we will award no points on question number 2. All right. Toss up question number 9. What short-tenured emperor married Nero's widow?
C1.
That's not correct. I'll repeat for D4. Otho is correct. Married Nero's widow Statilia Messalina, had previously married another wife of Nero, Poppaea Sabina, and succeeded Galba to the throne. Otho is correct. Your first bonus, Team A. What brother of Vespasian had been made prefect of Rome by Otho and was responsible for besieging Vitellius in the capital? No, his name is Flavius Sabinus. Your second bonus, what future emperor disguised himself as a priest of Isis and escaped Rome before Vespasian's troops could arrive to finally defeat Vitellius? Answer please. Commission. So 10 points for Team A on question number 9. Toss up question number 10. Give a Latin synonym for Carmen.
B2.
Answer please. Tie.
C3.
Fabula.
Say again.
Fabula.
Let me hear A2. Say again. Wait, okay, that will definitely work. That's another one. Fabula is actually a decent answer that we did not think of. That one you have a legitimate shot at. Poema is definitely right. So, we're going to ask both of you guys the bonuses. We will need to write these down. So, I'm going to give you a half sheet of full blue page. You, sirs? You may discuss, but keep in mind anything that the other team can hear is fair game for them to use. Please write down the answers to these questions. The first bonus, give a Latin synonym for consuesco. Slowly coming. My first glance, I was like, I don't know this Latin word. Yeah. So you could have given soleo as the easiest answer. You could have gone with the cheesy answer asuesco, which is kind of cheating, but counts. All right, second bonus, please both of you write this down. Give a Latin antonym for durus. Trying to look that doesn't surprise me, but it is right. Yeah, you put the same thing, yes. Smallest is the easiest answer to give. Okay, so because it is the answer that I got on the page, we are right now going to add 15 points to Team A. If Fabula is adjudicated to be correct, we will have to cruelly rip those 15 points away from you and give 20 points to Team C. So for right now, let's give 15 points to Team A. All right, and with that being the case, could we have the score, please?
Team A has 40 points, Team B has 35 points, and Team C has 55 points.
All right, we continue. No more writing down anything. Give the answer that's on the page. All right, Council question number 11. What author's phrase, in tenuit labor, describes the toil of his poetry and of bees?
B2,
Herder is correct. Your first bonus, the rest of the question, which appear with Aristeas in the fourth book of his didactic work on agriculture, Georgia. Your first bonus, the two other main characters of book 4 of the Georgics are what tragic couple? Answer, please. Orpheus and Eurydice. Your second bonus. Among the other events of the Georgics is what sort of occurrence at Noricum? A plague. Technically a plague for just animals, not people. So 10 points on question 11 for Team B. Toss up question number 12. Say in Latin, using curro, let's run.
B2,
Ramos Aqua.
That is not correct.
C3,
Ramos Roman.
That is not correct. I'm going to repeat for Team A. Say in Latin, using curro, let's run to the forum today.
A2,
That's correct. All right. Your first bonus, Team A. Say in Latin using resisto. Let's always resist the enemies. Hospice, resisto means the need. Your second bonus. Say in Latin using a common Latin idiom with facio. Let's inform the queen immediately. Would you repeat your first word? That is correct. 15 points for Team A on question number 12.
We were just wondering if that in days could be constant because there's an adverb at the end and I really like that there said that if it's something that could be placed anywhere in the sentence, it could be constant on it.
Oh, yeah.
That is not a bad point. I did it bad. He was the first person to buzz, so you guys were still in the question.
Yes.
So, in that case, I'm going to read an extra question to all three of you, so that if we decide that I messed up and we have to throw that question out, we're covered with the replacement and don't have to find you later. So if you would give me just a moment, I'm going to do that. Okay. Okay. All right. So, if we're gonna leave their points, I'm gonna make notes. If you just put like a star that just says "Ask Ken what happened," I'll fess up. You have a good point. Okay. This is for all three teams. Replacement toss-up. Using the verb "careo," say in Latin, "I need your help."
B3.
Areo auxilium tuum.
That is not correct.
A2.
That is correct. So that's cool. That is like the best possible outcome for me. So good job. I'm going to read you bonuses. Maybe. Yes. First bonus. Translate into Latin. The life which kings have is not very lucky. Translate into Latin. The life which kings have is not very lucky. That is correct. Your second bonus, translate into Latin. I know where you will be. Say that slowly, please. See you. The irony here, if we throw out the question, you get more points. All right, we're going to leave it as 15 points, and I'll just explain the whole thing. But thank you, that was correct. I messed up the procedure. All right, moving right along. Toss-up question number 13. What Greek hero was claimed by multiple regions and given many possible fathers, such as
C1.
Atalanta is correct. Iassus and Squaeneas. Nevertheless, most versions agree that she was suckled by a she-bear at birth. Your first bonus. Into what animals were Atalanta and her lover Hippomenes transformed?
Okay, I'm gonna pronounce that one. A lion, yes. Was it gonna say? A lion.
That is correct. Your second bonus, according to Ovid, what goddess transformed them out of anger that they made love in her temple?
Pretty Ovid. Got it. Okay.
Are you sure it's
Is that how it's pronounced? Okay.
The Roman name's Manga Mater.
According to Ovid.
Okay,
Answer, please.
Defer.
Yes. Or not, either one. So 20 points for Team C on question 13. Taz, question number 14. Accompanied by a mercenary army of 20,000 infantry, 2,000 archers, 500 slingers, 3,000 cavalry, and 20 war elephants. What?
B1.
That's not correct.
C4.
Pyrrhus.
Pyrrhus is correct. What king set sail for Italy in 280 BC and fought the Romans in a war where he won several battles but endured heavy losses? Your first bonus. Under the command of Curius Dentatus, where did the Romans effectively end the war with Pyrrhus in 275 BC?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, defer to C4. Benevento.
That is correct. Your second bonus. Following the Battle of Heraclea in 280 BC, Pyrrhus actually tried to march on Rome herself, but was stopped 40 miles away by Rome's Latin allies at what town?
40 miles away from our town.
Where is he defeated?
Is this going to
y'all don't. Okay.
Answer please.
Okay. Defer.
Arpino?
Prineste. So 15 points for Team C on question number 14. Toss-up question number 15. For the verb patior, give the second person singular future.
C3.
Answer please. That is correct. The second person singular future indicative form, which means you will endure. Your first bonus. Now keeping everything else the same, change patieris to the imperfect subjunctive form, which means you would be enduring.
Okay, Patis, it's third, so patoreris.
Can you repeat the form?
Imperfect subjunctive.
Okay, patoreris.
Patereris is correct. In your second bonus, now give the imperative form of the same verb needing to tell one person to endure.
Patere.
Patere.
Defer to C3.
Patere.
Correct. So 20 points for Team C on question 15, and our score, please.
Team A has 55, Team B has 45, and Team C has 110.
All right. Hurry up, please. You're so behind. I'm not going to be the first one.
And this is with the Fabula points still unresolved, right?
Yeah, we didn't get points anywhere.
Okay.
All right. Sit. Never had a situation where the replacement question is actually like one. That's interesting. All right. Toss-up question 16. First codified into law in 180 BC.
B1.
It's not correct. I'll repeat for teams A and C. First codified into law in 180 BC and further refined by 80 BC, what system required a candidate for office to do 10 years of military service before progressing?
C2.
The cursus honorum is correct. Before progressing through a specific order of Roman magistracies with set age requirements and gaps between terms. Your first bonus. What did it mean to get elected to a magistracy, suo animo?
The year where you were first eligible for that office.
Defer to C3.
It's the year where you were first eligible for that office.
That's correct. Your second bonus, although it was later renamed consul, what was the chief executive office originally called in the first years of the Republic?
Okay, from.
I'm feeling praetor.
Praetor?
I'm feeling praetor.
Okay. Are you feeling something else? No.
Okay.
Are you sure?
I don't know. I think I've seen this somewhere.
Answer please.
Okay. Defer.
Praetor?
Praetor is correct. 20 points for Team C on question 16. One moment here. All right. Toss-up question number 17 for any player. In the book of the Odyssey, known as the Nequia, where does Odysseus encounter?
C1.
Answer, please. That's not correct. I'll repeat for teams A and B. In the book of the Odyssey, known as the Nequia, where does Odysseus encounter Elpenor, Anticlea, and Tiresias?
A1.
The underworld is correct. The rest of the questions then, all of whom have already died. Your first bonus. What request did Elpenor make when he saw Odysseus in the underworld? That's correct. Your second bonus. What shade refused to speak to Odysseus because of a disagreement they had at Troy? No, it was Telamonian Ajax, or Ajax the Greater, or Ajax the Bigger, which I really hope someone says. Toss-up question, 15 points for Team A on question 17. Toss-up question number 18. According to its derivation, what is in the diet of a nucivorous?
B2.
Nuts is correct. A nucivorous animal which primarily eats nucase. Your first bonus. Worms and other bivalves are considered limivorous animals. According to its derivation, what do limivorous animals consume? Worms and other bivalves are considered limivorous animals. According to its derivation, what do limivorous animals consume? Soil is fine, that will work. Your second bonus, according to its derivation, what is a food source for nerdivorous animals? I'm sorry, nerdivorous insects. Answer please. Excrement is the polite way to say it. 15 points for Team B on question number 18. Toss-up question number 19. What goddess, whose Sicilian Spring Festival for
B2.
That's not correct.
A3.
Answer please. Venus is correct. Whose Sicilian Spring Festival frames the poem Pervigilium, is invoked at the beginning of De Rerum Natura as Aenea Dom Genetrix, who are mother of Aeneas' descendants. Venus is correct. Your first bonus. Venus appears as a character in the tale of Cupid and Psyche that makes up most of books 4 to 6 of what work from the 2nd century AD? Metamorphosis is correct. Your second bonus, Venus also appears as a primary character in the 3rd book of what work, which Pliny said its author, quote, wrote with greater care than genius. It's Silius Italicus's Puma. 15 points on question 19 for Team A, and our score, please.
Team A has 85, Team B has 60, Team C has 130.
Also. Alright, final question, toss 20. What is the meaning of the motto of New York?
B3.
Answer, please.
To look to the past, to look to the present, to look to the future.
That's not correct.
C3.
Ever upward?
That's not correct.
A2.
New York University, per stare et praestare, to persevere and excel. So no points on question 20, and our final score, please.
Team A has 85, Team B has 60, and Team C has 130.
Thank you guys. Sorry for the
Yucky round.